Hey, this is Jason Gray, and this is my song, Not Right Now. And it's a song about grieving. And, you know, uh, it's one of the most popular stories in the Bible, the story of Job. A lot of people know it. And we read the part of Job and all that he goes through, and then along come his friends who sit down with him and try to tell him, all the sins in his life that have brought about, what's happened. And they're called Job's comforters, which is kind of a joke because we know that they aren't very, very comforting at all. And though we read that story, and though we've experienced that, times when we've gone through pain, and then people come along and they throw answers at us, we still kind of do it, don't we? I know I do. I can't resist the temptation to try to offer answers to somebody in pain, to try to fix it, But one of the most healing moments in my life happened a few years ago. I was on tour with my friend Andy Gullahorn, and it was I was going through a very painful time in my life, and pain has a way of revealing, your own failure, So I was feeling kind of raw anyway because of the pain, and also being aware of my own sin. And I kind of opened up and I shared all this with Andy, and then I kind of braced myself. I thought, oh, here comes, he's going to throw a scripture at me or something. And he didn't do it. He did one of the most beautiful things I've ever experienced in my life. He stood up and he said, all right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to stand up, Jason, and I'm going to time it, and I'm going to hug you, and I'm gonna hold you, and you have to let me for 2 minutes. And if you knew Andy, he's a man's man, all right. So he's not a huggy kind of guy, and stuff. I said, okay, I was feeling kind of awkward, and I laughed as we did it. And he says, I'm not letting you go. I'm timing you for 2 minutes, and I'm laughing, and then all of a sudden I stop laughing, and then I start crying, and then I kind of crumple, and I wept as one of my best friends just held me, and he didn't offer me answers or correction or his wisdom. He just offered his presence, his kindness, and it was one of the most healing things I've ever experienced. And so this is a song, hopefully a song for those who are grieving, and for those of us who aren't grieving, a reminder, that when we're around those who are hurting, it's best to just be present and to be kind and maybe to be quiet.